What's going on, guys? It's Soloscape. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be about 10 essential RuneScape items that I would not be able to live without. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, a max player-owned house. Having a max house is insanely useful, but the grind to get there is really annoying and it costs like a crazy amount. So I think it's way better early on to just use World 330, the house party world, and there's going to be a bunch of people in there with max houses that are just have their house open. So I would just use that early on. But having a max house is still very, very nice. Number 2 is going to be a dragon dagger. It's a really, really good spec weapon that I still use in like most of my content that I do. It carries you for a while until you get better specs. And you can get it super early. It's only like 30k GP. So number 3 is going to be the strung rabbit's foot necklace. This is really good for doing birdhouse runs or just doing woodcutting because it increases your chances of getting a bird's nest. And number 4, the Encomdo hammer. It's a super useful hammer that you can swap from holding it normally or holding it in your offhand. So you can just hold it in your other hand while you have whatever in your main hand. Very, very nice. Alright, and the first item on the actual list is going to be the magic secateurs. I do a ton of herb runs, so these are crazy helpful. They give you a plus 10% yield to your herbs when you're doing runs, or even just to other patches as well, like hop patches and the veggie patches. It gives plus 10% for those. So that's the first item, and then number 2 is going to be the bottomless compost bucket, another farming one because I do farm runs a crazy amount. It can hold up to 5,000 buckets of compost, and it doubles the compost when you put it in there. So the maxed bucket is 10,000 uses, and you get it from the Hespori, the farming boss, at a rate of 1 in 35. And number 3 is going to be tying in with the herb runs. I use them for every single one, but also just the most convenient way to travel. It's going to be the fairy rings. They're spread all over the map, allowing for easy travel to almost anywhere you can imagine, with just these alone. Pairing this with some runes to teleport around, you can freely go wherever you desire, with little restrictions. Fairy rings either require a Drayman staff or a lunar staff to operate. And you have to, in order to use them, completion of Fairy Tale 1 and 2 is required. Yeah, the fairy rings I use, again, almost constantly. They are scattered all around Gilnor, so anywhere you go, there's going to be one. So you can just travel through the whole chain of them. It's awesome. Alright, and coming in at number 4 is going to be the rune pouch. The rune pouch is awesome when it comes to saving space and just being convenient. Having 3 runes in one inventory spot is so underrated. I always have it in my inventory. There's very few occasions that I don't. It can also be upgraded using the thread of Illidinius. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. That's a really weird word. Using that thread, you can make the divine rune pouch, and it lets it store 4 different rune types instead of 3. And then some of the ways you can obtain the normal rune pouch is you can buy it on the GE. You can buy it with 750 Slayer points, 700 or 75 Last Man Standing points, or you can buy it from the Mage Training Arena. Coming in at number 5 is the Graceful Outfit. This is another thing I obtained as soon as I learned about it, and I didn't look back ever since. Everything in the game involves running and draining your stamina, so an outfit that not only reduces your weight significantly, but also gives you an increased run restoration rate, up to 30% with the full outfit, is way too good to be missing out on. It's purchased with 260 marks of grace that are obtained from doing rooftop agility courses. It can also be recolored into a ton of different styles, which look awesome. I have the Varlamore set myself. And I want to get the Brimhaven one. That's what I'm working on, getting a second set, and then I want to get that one to be the Brimhaven, or not the Brimhaven. It's the Hollowed Sepulcher one, the all black outfit. That one looks really cool. That's the next one I want. All right, and then at number 6 is gonna be the Fire Cape. It's the next best in slot melee cape, only second to the Infernal Cape, and it gives a +4 strength bonus. You get it from defeating Jad in the Fight Caves. The first real challenge of many people's accounts. That was the first big thing I ever did for sure. It took me like 5 tries. It's not easy, and they all took me like an hour and a half, pretty much. Yeah, they were a little grueling, but once I got it, I could tell it was for sure well worth the trouble. It's a very, very nice cape to have. It's awesome. And at number 7 is going to be the Dragon Defender. For sure, another item I would grab as soon as you have the requirements. It's dropped by the Cyclopses in the Warrior Guild, which require a level 130 combined in both strength and attack to enter. And you gotta work your way up from bronze. So at first, the Cyclopses, they're going to be dropping bronze defenders that you need to turn in to start getting the next tier and keep going up until you get to dragon. This is going to be the best offhand item you'll have for a long time, so might as well get it right when you can. There's definitely a noticeable difference in combat when using it, and it is free to get as well, so no reason not to. Right, and coming at number 8, an absolute necessity when training range is going to be the Ava's devices. These allow you to automatically pick up a % of your ranged ammo, and they scale with the tiers. There's 3 different tiers, one for each kind of stage of the game. There's like an early game one, a mid game, and a late game one. And it makes training range like 10 times more cost efficient. It's awesome. The 2 first tiers can be purchased from Ava after completing the Animal Magnetism quest, and then you can upgrade to the final tier after completing Dragon Slayer 2 and killing Vorkath. Number 9 is going to be the Berserker Ring, specifically imbued. That's the real good one. Following in suit with the strength upgrades, the Berserker Ring is a great one to go for, with just the base ring giving +4, so not imbued, it gives +4, which is equal to the Fire Cape. And then once you imbue it with with points from various places, that effect doubles, so it gives a +8 bonus, which is the same as the Infernal Cape, the best cape in the game. That's a huge bonus that usually translates to like 2 or more max hits over not wearing it. And you get it from the Dagonoth Rex at a rating 1 of 128. And then number 10 is going to be the Barrow's gloves. These are the best all-around gloves, giving a +12 in strength and every attack and defense stat, except for magic. It gives +6 in both attack and defense for those. This is super, super nice to have, but it's locked behind the Recipe for Disaster quest line, which is a huge line of quests that have a whole bunch of different skill and quest requirements in itself. But doing these is awesome. It's not only just like a good step for your account to have all those stuff done and have the skills that you needed, and doing them the rewards you with one of the best gloves in the game. So might as well get on doing these. It's very, very good, and I don't know what I would have in my glove slot without these gloves. Well, these are the 10 items that I would say are the best for me. I use these every single day. I don't know what I would do without them. Eventually, I'll upgrade a lot of them, but for now, these are my best in slot by far, and just items I absolutely love. So hopefully you were entertained. Hopefully maybe you learned a thing or two. If not, let me know. I'll try to be more informative next time. Sorry about the wait as well. It's been over a week since the last video. I apologize very badly. I've been a little busy, but hopefully this video turns out good. I tried. Let me know if there's anything I can improve on. Let me know as well. The previous video I did, the account roadmap that I did, that went really good. That has, I think it's sitting at like 200 views right now, which is kind of crazy. That's the best one of my videos have done by far. That's nuts. So thank you guys very much for that. That is awesome. If you enjoyed this video, like it, maybe subscribe. I'll have another one out soon. I'm not going on a week hiatus again. That was a mistake. I'll hopefully aim to have another video up either tomorrow or the next day. I want consistent videos coming out. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Yeah, that's about it.